Have you ever dropped a cat and watched in awe as it twisted in the air and landed neatly on its feet, looking completely unfazed as if it had just performed the easiest trick in the world? To us, it looks like magic, some secret feline superpower. But what if I told you that behind this graceful mid-air flip, there is a fascinating combination of biology and physics, a natural acrobatic act that scientists have studied for over a century? Today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most mesmerizing mysteries of the animal kingdom: why cats always land on their feet. Let's start with the fall itself. Imagine a cat resting lazily on a windowsill, half asleep, when suddenly it slips. As gravity pulls it downward, the cat doesn't panic. It doesn't flail around like a human might. Instead, within a fraction of a second, an incredible process begins. The cat activates something known as the righting reflex, a built-in survival mechanism that kicks in almost instantly. First, the cat rotates its head, locking its eyes on the ground below as if mapping out the landing zone. Then, like a gymnast preparing for a perfect routine, the cat's spine bends and twists. The front half of its body rotates in one direction, while the back half rotates in the opposite direction. And just like that, without pushing against anything, without violating the laws of physics, the cat has rotated itself mid-air. But how is that possible? After all, in physics, we learn about the conservation of angular momentum. If you're spinning in space with no external force to push against, you can't just suddenly change direction. So how do cats cheat the rules? The answer is that they don't cheat them at all. Instead, they've evolved to work with the rules in the most elegant way. Cats have incredibly flexible spines made up of around 50 vertebrae, far more than humans, and this flexibility allows them to twist the front half of their body independently from the back half. By rotating in opposite directions, the movements cancel each other out in terms of angular momentum, while still allowing the cat's overall orientation to change. It's like watching a diver twist into position mid-jump, except this diver is furry, has whiskers, and no one ever taught it how to dive. There's another detail that makes cats such masters of survival in free fall: their tails. That long, elegant appendage isn't just for balance when walking on narrow ledges, it also acts as a counterweight mid-air. By swinging the tail, a cat can fine-tune its rotation, adjusting its angle with remarkable precision. It's like the tail is the joystick of a living parachute, steering the body exactly where it needs to go. And speaking of parachutes, cats have another hidden advantage: their size and shape. Cats are relatively small animals with light bodies and a surprisingly large surface area thanks to their fluff. This means they have a low terminal velocity, the maximum speed they can reach while falling. In plain English, they don't fall as fast as we might expect. Studies have shown that cats can survive falls from incredible heights, sometimes even from 20 stories or more, because their velocity is slow enough to minimize impact. When spread out mid-air, they resemble little parachutes, fur catching the wind, limbs stretched wide, body light enough to absorb the landing. Scientists first studied this feline acrobatics trick in the late 1800s, when a French scientist named Etienne Jules Marey used one of the earliest high-speed cameras to film a falling cat frame by frame. What he captured shocked the world. The cat rotated smoothly and precisely, proving that animals could reorient themselves in free fall without breaking the laws of motion. This discovery didn't just fascinate animal lovers, it also influenced early research in physics and even space science. Astronauts, for example, use similar principles of body rotation in zero gravity, just like cats do here on Earth. But here's where things get even more fascinating. Not only do cats have this natural reflex, they also practice it. Kittens as young as 3 weeks old begin showing signs of the riding reflex, clumsy little flips as they try to land on their feet. By 6 weeks, they've mastered it. It's as if evolution gifted them a built-in gym class, one they can't fail because their very survival depends on it. And that survival aspect is key. Cats are natural climbers, explorers of trees, rooftops, and precarious ledges. Without this ability, their curiosity could easily kill them. Instead, they've turned it into an advantage, walking confidently where most animals wouldn't dare. Now let's pause for a second. Imagine being a cat in that free fall moment. You're slipping, gravity takes hold, and you're tumbling. Panic? Not at all. Your body knows exactly what to do. Twist the head, rotate the spine, swing the tail, spread the legs, and boom, you've landed, walking away as if nothing happened, maybe even licking your paw for extra dramatic effect. That's the magic of the riding reflex. It's instinct, science, and elegance wrapped into one breathtaking move. Of course, this doesn't mean cats are invincible. They can still get injured, especially from shorter falls where they don't have time to fully activate the reflex, or from awkward landings on hard surfaces. But compared to most animals, their survival rate from falls is astonishingly high. Veterinarians have documented cats surviving falls from 20, even 30 floors, earning them the legendary reputation of having 9 lives. In reality, it's not 9 lives, just one very well-designed body. And here's the part that blows my mind. Even though scientists can explain the mechanics, when you actually watch it happen, it still feels like magic. Slow-motion videos of cats flipping mid-air go viral all the time, not because we don't understand them, but because we can't stop being amazed by them. The elegance, the precision, the effortless cool, it's a reminder that nature is the greatest engineer of all. So the next time you see your cat leap off a counter or maybe push your favorite mug off the table just to watch it shatter, remember that somewhere in those little paws and flexible bones lies a secret acrobat, a master of physics that doesn't just survive the fall, it owns it. And now I've got a question for you. Has your cat ever done something that looked so impossible, so unbelievable, that you just sat there with your jaw dropped? Share your stories in the comments because I know I'm not the only one who thinks cats are basically furry superheroes. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this dive into feline physics and subscribe for more science explained with cats, where every whisker hides a new mystery waiting to be uncovered.